Looks like she decided to cosplay Jax. Otherwise, how else can you explain why she needs such long ears?
Oh my god! Right behind this candle is hiding a vampire.
And now we need to finish drawing the hat of this witch, because otherwise it looks like some kind of Panama.
To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1.
There's a puking pomni here today!
Hello, everyone, friends, and as you guessed, today we will again be drawing the missing parts.
This little guy definitely needs a bib because he's such a messy eater.
This is a great idea. Great! Now he won't get his clothes dirty and his mum won't have to wash them. Now we need to draw a snout on this pig.
We got it done pretty quickly, and now this little pig is very happy. Okay, and now we need to help this pirate. He's missing a telescope in his hand.
Wow! How did you figure out so quickly what he really wanted? Great! Now he can look out for where the land is!
Looks like this telescope really helps him a lot, and now we need to finish drawing the ears of this girl.
Looks like she decided to cosplay Jax. Otherwise, how else can you explain why she needs such long ears?
I think this guy is missing something. For some reason, he holds his fingers like that. Wow, just look. It looks like he was missing a butterfly in his hands. Okay, now he looks respectable.
Do you really call a bow tie a butterfly? That sounds so stupid, although this tie might even look a little like one.
It looks like this girl really wants to dry her hair, but she really lacks this thing that will allow her to do it. By the way, I haven't seen such things for a long time. Maybe they are no longer relevant.
It looks like this wasp lost her stinger somewhere, but we were able to restore it for her. Actually, I wouldn't really want to do that because she uses that stinger to hurt people.
And this candle lacks fire, because the extinguished candle looks absolutely useless. Oh my god! Right behind this candle is hiding a vampire, and he looks very creepy.
In fact, he looked quite friendly because he was smiling. And by the way, he just fixed the fuel hose so that it would be possible to fill this car with fuel.
This grandpa looks pretty sad, and it looks like he's missing his favorite barrel organ. Let's add it here. Wow, just look. It turns out that a cute monkey is coming out of this box.
But now this grandpa looks happy! But by the way, look! We need to restore this picture now! Another pair of legs is missing here. For me, this picture always seemed extremely strange.
In fact, it is a great work of art, but I still don't know its meaning. And by the way, it looks like this police officer forgot his ID. But it's good that we can help him get it back.
Now he won't have any problems being believed that he really is a cop. Oh, just look. It looks like these cute chicks have lost their nest and we need to get it back right now. Great. Now they are all in their nest.
This is so cool. I was really worried about them. Well, okay, now we need to give this guy the musical instrument he is missing. And I am absolutely sure it is a drum.
It was actually pretty obvious, but now just look at his extremely happy face. He really likes what he does. And now we will need to help catch the thief with the help of the alarm system.
This was also extremely easy to do. We just had to draw a triangle out of lasers. Okay, now let's help this fakir. It looks like he really wants to breathe out a huge flame.
This trick always scared me the most because it's really creepy to watch a person breathe fire. Well, now we've got to this unlucky samurai, and it looks like he lost his katana somewhere.
How could he lose his katana? It's his weapon! Okay, it's good that we are here and we can help him. Now this samurai can fight his enemies.
Oh no, just look! It looks like this lantern is missing its fabric on the outside. That fabric definitely needs to be there to keep this fire going. That's its main function.
By the way, we have never seen such a level in this game, and I really liked it very much. It seems to me that absolutely few will guess that it was necessary to draw fabric here. And now we need to finish drawing the railings so that this grandpa could go up.
Now this grandpa will have absolutely no problems with climbing the stairs because at his age, it is extremely difficult to do. And now we need to finish drawing the body for this traffic light because these bulbs can't just hang in the air.
Yes, that sounds pretty logical. Okay, now there will definitely be no problems on these roads. And now we need to draw an anvil so that this blacksmith can forge this big and menacing sword.
Before that, it was pretty easy to guess, too. Just look at the stern face he has while forging this sword. And now we need to finish drawing the hat of this witch, because otherwise it looks like some kind of Panama.
A witch in a Panama hat? I think it even sounds stupid. But the most important thing is that we were able to help her. And now we need to finish drawing a mace for this guy because otherwise he won't be able to fight with a regular chain on the battlefield.
This guy really looks menacing, and I'm really scared of him. Well, okay, now we need to finish drawing a bucket for this well because otherwise this well is just useless.
I think we are starting to guess all the tests in this game as quickly as possible. They really have become quite obvious. Or maybe we have just become too smart.
I doubt it very much because it seems to me that we are still as stupid as we always were. Okay, we just finished drawing a pocket for this mommy kangaroo.
She looked pretty happy, and this emoji is definitely missing a heart. I clearly remember that this emoji is in the iPhone keyboard layout.
Wow! I'm really surprised that you remember that. Okay, now we need to finish drawing the hairstyle for this bald guy. And it seems to me that he wants the same hairstyle as the one shown in the picture that is behind him. Okay, here we need to finish drawing the tent. Great! Now this tourist can relax.
I hope he likes his camping. Now we need to help this police officer. I think he needs a police baton in his hands. Great. Now he can help arrest dangerous criminals.
I hope we really helped him a lot with this. Okay, let's go to the next level. And here we need to restore the letter for this king.
This guy reminds me of one of the characters from our amazing digital circus. I think you can guess who I'm talking about. Okay, we were able to help restore his letter. Now we need to do something with this radar.
I actually have absolutely no idea what we actually need to do with this radar because it looks absolutely ordinary. Maybe we need to put some kind of mark on it or something like that?
I think maybe it's worth trying to draw something like a pulse here, because I have no other ideas. But it looks like a pulse doesn't suit us here either. Let's try to highlight some specific sector on this radar.
I'm starting to run out of ideas on what we actually need to draw here. I think now is the time to take some hints.
I think this is a great idea. Jax, try using the hint. I'm already wondering what we really needed to draw here.
Wait, really? We just had to draw a vertical axis? Okay, looks like we're too sleepy to notice such trifles. Okay, now let's restore this totem.
We just need to add a lower level for this totem so that it is whole. Okay, we did that, and now I think we can move on to the next level. It looks like we need to help this cook here. We need to draw her a saucepan.
Great! Now she has a pot full of soup on her stove and she can feed everyone she wants. And now we needed to finish drawing the rope for these guys.
Cool! Now they can play tug of war! Well, now we need to fix that cat puppet. It definitely needs another red rope.
You're right, he definitely needs another red rope. Cool, now this puppet can be controlled. Well, now we need to help this Santa Claus. I think he lost his huge bushy gray beard somewhere.
I wouldn't have realized that this was actually Santa Claus if it weren't for his Christmas hat. Without a beard, he looks like some alcoholic from the street.
That comparison was pretty crude, but it was also accurate. Okay, now we need to draw a tennis table for these guys so they can continue their game of ping pong.
Wow, they play really fast. Now we need to draw a hamster that crawls out of this hole so that someone can play a game where he has to hit hamsters with a hammer.
This game always seemed very cruel to me. It seems that the other hamsters here are also very scared. Okay, now we need to draw a microscope for this scientist so that she can examine this leaf.
Cool. Now she can continue her biological work. I actually respect the work of biologists. And now we need to draw a graduation hat for this guy.
I didn't even realize right away that this guy is actually a graduate. He looks pretty young to be graduating, but it looks like it's time for him to do so. And now we need to finish drawing the sleigh for this Santa Claus.
Yes, his sleigh definitely lacks those poles that the sleigh uses to move. But now his sleigh will land and be able to move on the snow. And now we need to finish drawing a wheel for this bear's bicycle.
I think Jax doesn't quite understand how he should draw this wheel. But he did it. It wasn't really that hard. Oh, just look at this cupcake. I think he's really embarrassed because it doesn't have a wrapper.
I think we urgently need to draw it for him so that this guy stops being embarrassed. Great. Now he is very happy because we gave him back his blue wrapper. Well, okay. Now let's finish drawing this Christmas candy.
Well, that was also a very easy task, and we did it again! Wow, just look! It looks like these birds are revolving in the air. I think they need a wire between these poles so they can sit on it.
Now they have a very cozy place for their gatherings and discussions. Okay, now we have moved on to the next level. Here, definitely missing a nipple on top of this bottle.
This guy is already teething. I think it's too late for him to use that pacifier. Okay, we've moved on to the next level. There's a guy in a vampire costume holding some weird pen. I think that pen is from his Halloween candy basket.
Let's try to finish drawing this basket. Great, now this guy can walk and collect candies. Wow, just look. It looks like this man forgot his top hat, and now everyone can see his bald spot. But we were able to disguise it.
We didn't disguise anything. In fact, we just gave him back his top hat. Okay, now we need to help the Egyptian carry the block to the top of this Egyptian pyramid. I think it was very difficult for them to build pyramids in such a distant century from our era.
It looks like this guy is trying to shoot this rock with a slingshot. Okay, now we'll draw this slingshot for him. Cool! Now he can resume his hooligan actions. Although in reality, it's not very cool.
It looks like this caterpillar is missing legs, and because of that, it can't move. I think we should draw some legs on it so it can move again. Wow, just look at it. It has so many of them.
Now it can move across the entire surface of the tree. Okay, it looks like this movie camera is missing one roll of film. Let's finish drawing it. Cool. Now this movie camera can record video.
I really hope that someone will be able to record a masterpiece with this movie camera. Oh, look! We've already encountered this level, but last time we had to draw a blindfold on this girl. But now we had to restore these scales for her.
Now she will administer justice, okay? And now we can help this gymnast restore her dance apparatus.
Great, we did it! Now let's move on to the next level!
It's very strange that the game decided to give us a hint at the very beginning. I think we could have guessed to draw a pocket for this billiard ball ourselves.
And now we have finished drawing the mailbox, and all the letters will reach the addressee. I am very happy about this. And now let's help this poor walrus. It looks like he lost one of his tusks.
I think it was extremely difficult for him to live without this tusk. But now he will be able to grab fish and eat it. And now we need to finish drawing this leash.
It was obvious that it was necessary to draw it here, specifically so that he could not escape from his mistress. Okay, we were able to do this. Now let's draw a cape for this superhero.
Looks like someone ripped it off, but we were able to restore his cape. And now this superhero will arrive much faster. And now we need to help this woman with the scales.
In fact, I don't quite understand what we need to do here because these scales are balanced. Maybe we need to put some weight in one of the scale pans.
It sounds quite logical. But it seems to me that the answer here may be a little different. Especially since this game does not react at all to all our attempts to draw some weight into one of the scales.
I absolutely do not understand what we actually need to draw in one of the bowls of these scales. But it seems to me that we need to at least draw something in any case.
Looks like Jax decided to take the hint. Okay, actually we would never have thought of that. Who in their right mind would ever close her eyes? It sounds illogical.
Looks like someone managed to get King Arthur's sword, but I think it's a little more difficult for you and me. We had to return it back to the stone, and we managed to do it.
It was absolutely easy. Okay, this looks like some very old equipment, but I think it definitely needs a keyboard because it's a typewriter.
I'm surprised you figured this out. I think it was a lot harder than a lot of the previous challenges. Now we need to make a swing for this girl.
Yes, I think she will be very upset if she does not swing on the swing, but we were really able to help her. Now we see her happy face, and this is our main reward. Okay, now let's restore this piece of pizza.
It seems to me that this is absolutely not difficult, because all we had to do was finish drawing this triangle, which we did just perfectly. Okay, now we move on to the next level, and here it is obvious that a globe is missing.
It's weird that someone had to stand for a globe, but no globe itself. Okay, we're done with this level. We're moving on. Here we need to help this guy who wants to put on some really wide pants.
This guy definitely needs a belt. Great! Now these pants fit him just perfectly. Now let's help this cute kitten.
It looks like this cute kitten was forgotten to be fed. Okay, we made a whole bowl of food for him, and now he definitely won't go hungry. And now we need to help this bunny. And I think we need to finish drawing a carrot for him.
This level was also very easy because we know that all rabbits, without exception, love carrots. By the way, just look at this guy doing a strength exercise. But after we helped, he was very happy.
There is definitely a haircutting apron missing here because I think if his barber keeps cutting his hair like this, nothing good will come of it.
But now they are both happy, and I think this guy's going to get a great haircut. Okay, now let's help close this tiger, because he is very dangerous to society.
And now he looks like a very big, cute kitten. I would really like to touch him. By the way, I can't stand the level in this game where you have to draw a trajectory of movement for someone. It seems to me that he can handle it on his own.
I've already seen where you have this picture. This man should be holding our planet Earth. Great! Now it looks as authentic as possible, and they even had a hand in it. Okay, now we need to help this kid. He definitely needs some walls in this house.
I've already seen where you have this picture. This man should be holding our planet Earth. Great! Now it looks as authentic as possible, and they even had a hand in it. Okay, now we need to help this kid. He definitely needs some walls in this house.
Look, this is some kind of gift box, and we really need to finish it. I think I'm missing a bow on top.
And right, this gift really lacked a bow. But unfortunately, we won't be able to find out what's inside this box. And now we need to help this guy who is washing windows. I think this is one of the scariest jobs in the world.
Oh no. We ended up in some kind of tomb. We will now have to draw the entire upper part of this tomb. In fact, I really don't like anything related to death, especially mummies.
I think mummies are some of the scariest creatures in mythology. And by the way, now we need to help this girl's father. It looks like he signed up for ballet classes with her, but he forgot to wear a skirt.
Now they can dance together, and it looks so cute. Okay, now let's help this singer. She definitely needs the top part of the microphone to work properly.
Now she can offer her songs. Oh no! Looks like this guy really needs to go to the toilet, but the toilet is on the second floor. Let's draw a ladder for him so he can go upstairs and relieve himself.
Great, I understand him perfectly. He was finally able to relieve himself. Okay, now we need to finish drawing the wrapper of this candy. By the way, this is the most... It's strange that we really need to do this. I would rather add a stick on the left and get chupa chups. Great, I understand him perfectly. He was finally able to relieve himself. Okay, now we need to finish drawing the wrapper of this candy. By the way, this is the most... It's strange that we really need to do this. I would rather add a stick on the left and get chupa chups.
Looks like someone almost ruined the date. Good thing we were nearby and we can return all these flowers to the bouquet. Great. Now this girl will be happy. And now let's let this vampire hide from the sun.
We need to give him back his window blinds. Great! Now thanks to these blinds, no one will be able to shine light on him. And now we need to add the front wheel to this bike.
Yes, I also think that it was impossible to use this transport without the front wheel, so we returned this wheel back to the motorcycle.
This guy is definitely missing keys on his piano. We need to restore them so he can play his concert.
I would love to hear him play this music live because I just love the piano. And now we're on some beautiful beach where we have to draw a rainbow over the house.
It's really strange that the rainbow was reflected in the water, but it wasn't above this house. It looks like someone was going to steal it. Well, now we need to return the tape to this tape recorder.
I'm surprised you even know what it is. Okay, let's actually draw this tape. I hope there's some really interesting song on it.
But unfortunately, we can't hear it. Well, now we need to help this kitten. It seems to me that he got very wet in the rain and he wants to hide. But his umbrella is broken.
I think we can make him a great umbrella that will definitely protect him from the rain. But for some reason, the game doesn't like the umbrellas that Jax draws. Maybe this cat actually needs a bigger umbrella.
I think this umbrella is too big. It's really as big as it can be. Okay, we still need to come up with a shape that this game will like. I hope we can do it. Great! Finally, this cat is saved from the rain, and we move on.
Looks like this guy on the scooter is in high risk of falling. We need to close this hatch so he can move forward. Great. I think we saved him from broken bones and a broken scooter.
And now we're in some gym, and we need to restore this machine. Great. We just needed that huge handle to help it lift that weight.
Awesome. Now he can maintain his physical fitness. Wait, someone stole this girl's bathtub and we urgently need to restore it. Great. Now she can take a bath and wash herself.
I really didn't want anyone to steal the bathtub while I was washing myself in it. Okay, now we need to do something with this apple, and I think we need to restore its integrity. Wow, wait, is that a worm?
Okay, it looks like it was better when this apple was just bitten, and now we need to help this unsuccessful beekeeper. It looks like he was stung by wasps because he forgot to put on his equipment.
I doubt it's wasps because he got honey from them. Wasps don't give honey. Okay, now let's give this girl her hairdryer back.
It looks like her hairdryer broke by accident, but we know for sure that we can fix it because we remember the real shape of the hairdryer. Great. Now she can dry her hair.
Oh no, it looks like this car has one broken wiper, but now this wiper can work because we painted it.
Now this dog will definitely not get into any accidents. Oh no. Now we need to help these aliens steal a cow. I really don't want to do this, but it looks like this is our only chance to pass this level.
Okay, now let's go. The aliens took the cow. Now we need to help this girl. I think she lost her ballet shoes.
Yes, I think it is really quite difficult to do ballet without special shoes, but now she will be able to continue dancing, and that is great. And here we need to add one more missing book.
It's quite logical because here in the middle of this row there is a book with the number 3 missing. But we are able to complete this book row, and it's very cool. And now we need to restore this broccoli. I think it's missing the top part.
Never thought I would feel sorry for broccoli. But this guy actually looks extremely sad. But when we were able to restore his upper part, he suddenly became very cheerful. Now let's restore the horn of this unicorn.
This unicorn looks the most beautiful. She has a very nice smile and appearance. Well, okay, now we need to restore this changing room so this girl will stop being embarrassed.
I think it's really the most annoying thing that they broke her changing cubicle. But now she'll finally be able to change all her beach clothes. And we need to restore this food.
This omelet is sorely missing the yolk in the middle, and we really need to restore it. Great, now this is bacon and salad omelet. I got really hungry when I saw this.
Oh no, it looks like this little hummingbird lost its beak somewhere. But I think we can restore this beak. Great, now it can feed on the nectar that it collects from this flower.
Wait, is this really an hourglass? Does anyone still use it? Oh my god, I thought this was over a long time ago. Okay, let's just restore it. Maybe it's someone's decor.
I never understood why people continue to use them. After all, everyone has the ability to set a timer on their phone. Well, okay, now let's draw her a second cucumber for her spa treatments.
As soon as you mentioned spa treatments, I wanted to go to those too. But it seems to me that it's useless for me because I don't have skin that I need to take care of.
Looks like this girl picked the worst basket. Good thing we were there and could help restore it. Now we really need to help this fireman because otherwise he won't be able to put out the fire.
It was extremely dangerous, but we were able to help him, and now the fire will be put out. And now we need to attach this fuse so that this dynamite will be blown up. Cool! I think I would really like to see a real dynamite explosion someday.
I think this is too dangerous a sight. Okay, now we need to restore this glass. Great! Now this glass is filled with fresh lemonade with ice. I think it is very refreshing.
Unfortunately, this wolf can't howl at the moon because there is no full moon now. But it's good that we were here with our magic pencil and we were able to make a full moon.
It looks like this painting is gonna fall if we don't draw this string. Great! Now this painting is hanging on a nail with the help of a string, and now we need to fix this burger.
We need to draw the top bun for this burger so that it is complete, because without this bun, it looks more like a round sandwich. Okay, now this burger is ready. And now we need to help this girl. We need to draw a sign in her hands.
This is the same girl who comes out with a sign with the round number written on it. Okay, this job has always seemed the strangest to me. Now we need to finish drawing the porthole in this helmet.
Maybe this guy just put it on the wrong way. Okay, we still need to draw that porthole, and it looks like this guy is afraid of the deep. Now let's rebuild that roller coaster.
This roller coaster looks so extreme. I would be very scared to ride it.
I think there needs to be something here that will help open this door. But I think this green thing on top of this door looks weird.
Maybe it's not the key that needs to be drawn there. And in general, Jax draws some extremely strange thing. It seems to me that he is very much mistaken with what he draws.
Yeah, I think normal keys look a little different. Jax, I think you should try going to art school or something.
Guys, I think this green thing is here for a reason. In fact, it's the same thing on the door that shows that you can't come in here.
You really don't know what this thing is called? Although in fact I don't know either. Okay, but I know for sure that this guy is missing a second similar thing with a finger on his hand.
It was pretty obvious and very easy. Well, now we need to go straight to the next level and just look. It's Albert Einstein. But I think his tongue is missing here, like in that legendary photo.
I don't think I've even seen this photo. Maybe I'm just too young. Okay, now let's move straight to the next level, and this pineapple is clearly missing some vegetation on top.
I don't really see the point in adding these things on top because they'll be cut off before this pineapple is eaten. But it looks like that's exactly what we needed to do. And now we need to help this guy. And I think he definitely needs a cast on his leg.
He definitely missed it. Great! Now his leg will heal much faster. And this guy looks like he's going to get hurt because he's going to catch a baseball without a glove. That's very dangerous. Never do that.
This is really extremely dangerous. I think this guy is taking a huge risk, but it's good that we were able to help him. Now we need to make a roller coaster here so this guy can ride it.
I think he's going to have the most fun. Okay, now this guy has had his ride, and now we need to help this girl draw a second eyebrow because with one eyebrow, she looked really creepy.
Her makeup is finished, and it makes me very happy. Okay, now we need to save someone's Christmas. It looks like all the pine needles have fallen off this tree, and we need to restore them.
Let's do this soon. I don't want anyone's Christmas to be ruined. Although I actually think it's too early for Christmas because it's September.
Looks like this guy lost his drum somewhere. Well, we definitely need to get it back to him so he can continue marching in the parade.
I love the sound of the drum, and I always love the parades where the various soldiers march. It looks really cool. And now we have restored the paddle for this guy who is sailing a canoe.
It's weird that he lost his oar before. How did he even get here? Oh, I think that girl definitely has some problems. I think she's really missing some hair.
We urgently need to restore her hair so that she looks irresistible again. Excellent! Now her reflection matches what is actually there. This castle definitely lacks a triangular roof.
It seems to me that this castle lost its roof during the fighting, but we were able to restore it, and now this castle is beautiful. And now, we need to help this girl get the cherished dress that she has wanted for so long.
In fact, it seems to me that we do not have the skill of a wonderful fashion designer, but this dress we are able to draw. Excellent. I think this is the very dress she wanted. And now we need to restore the solar system, and it seems to me that it lacks the most important thing, namely the sun.
Wow, I feel like you commented like you're some kind of announcer, or you have a whole pop science channel on YouTube. Okay, now we need to restore the headboard of these headphones for this guy.
Now this guy can play games without holding headphones with his hands. Okay, now we need to help this knight. It seems to me that when he went out on the battlefield, he forgot his shield. But now that we have restored it, this guy can defend himself from all arrows.
Looks like this karate girl wanted to break something with her hands, but I think there's a missing board. Great. Now she can show off her cool skill.
Oh no, it looks like this concert will be canceled if we don't fix this wire. Great! Now her amplifier will be able to help her play music. Now we need to fix these documents. I think this passport is missing a photo.
We definitely need to get the photo back in that passport. Wait, seriously? This guy decided to eat food while his photo was being taken? I don't think that's okay. But he doesn't seem to care at all.
Oh no, this knight is missing a spear so he can fight. Great! Now that we've restored his spear, he looks much more confident. Now we need to help this DJ, and to be honest, I don't really understand what he's missing here.
Maybe he lacks some huge speaker that could play his cool music. I think that's exactly what he lacks here.
Wait, guys. I think you're wrong. This guy definitely needs something else. I think he has enough speakers. Maybe he's missing some kind of decor item here?
A decorative item in a club? But what kind? By the way, he definitely needs a disco ball over his head. Great. We actually found what he needs here. Okay. I thought this would be a little easier.
And these guys are missing some kind of rectangular thing to carry. Wow, look! Turns out it was a Van Gogh painting. Well, now let's add a spur for this boot.
By the way, I just recently found out that spurs are actually needed to hurt horses so they stop. I really don't like these things. And now we need help parking this car.
It's pretty easy. In fact, it's weird that this guy couldn't find this parking space here himself.
I don't understand why this happened either. Okay, here we definitely need to finish drawing the volcano that erupts. Great, we did it.
I think now we shouldn't think about it, but we should continue to be happy that we were able to return to our previous appearance and we can continue to play this game. But I still can't understand what this train is missing. Maybe we need to somehow connect the wheels so that this car can move.
Connect the wheels? That sounds weird. I'm thinking... Oh, wait. Jack started drawing all sorts of nonsense in a fit of rage, and he just drew what he needed.
And now we need to draw a weapon so that this knight can defend himself from this terrible dragon. Oh wait, it turns out this dragon is his pet, and he needed to feed it.
We urgently need to fix the trampoline so that this guy doesn't accidentally fall down and break some bones. Great! Now he can continue to have fun jumping on this trampoline.
I'm very glad that we were able to save this guy, and now we need to help this undercover agent. It seems to me that he forgot that he needs a wire that connects his transmitter and earphone.
But now he can be in touch with his general staff. And now we need to fix this musical instrument. By the way, I don't quite remember what it's called. Something like a button accordion or something like that. I don't know honestly,
Looks like this cop lost his flashing light somewhere. But now, after we helped him, everyone believed him that he really was a cop. Now we need to restore this director's cracker.
By the way, the name of this game is written on this director's clapperboard. This is really very funny, but I don't know what the numbers 411 mean. It seems to me that this is really as strange as possible. Oh, and now we need to help this musketeer. I think he has lost part of his cloak.
It looks like he was in some fierce battles, and in these battles, his cloak was torn off. It seems to me that Jax is trying to restore some of the wrong parts for him because he is trying to draw him a belt or some kind of bandage or something like that. But all he needed was to simply restore the cloak. Now we fix this guy's charger so his alarm could turn on.
It looks like we saved this guy's career, and now he definitely won't be late for his job. Now we need to fix the mailbox. I think it's missing a hole for letters.
But now this letter will definitely reach the addressee, and I'm very happy about that. And now we need to make sure that this swing does not hang in the air. That's why we drew a branch for this girl.
In fact, now I would also very much like to swing on a swing. And now we need to restore this chocolate bar that someone brazenly ate.
There is nothing complicated about it. We just need to restore this rectangle, and we were able to do it. It was very easy. Well, now we need to save someone's campsite. Looks like someone forgot to take the pot. It's good that we can finish drawing it.
It seems to me that this flower can die without our help. We urgently need to fix this lamp so that it can give color to this flower so that it can grow.
And now we need to help this toothless shark. It seems to me that without its teeth, it definitely cannot exist because sharks are predatory fish. And without their sharp teeth, they cannot grab targets.
But now that all her teeth are in place, we really need to help this guy. It seems to me that he absolutely does not see that he grabbed his tongs. But now that we made a window for him in his helmet, he was very horrified.
And now we need to fix this satellite. It seems to me that he lacks one more solar battery in order to function normally. But now it seems to me that he can safely continue to comprehend the orbits of space.
Oh no! Looks like this guy decided to roll out pizza dough, but he doesn't have enough rolling pin. Let's restore it! Great! Now with the help of this rolling pin, he can make excellent pizza.
Looks like this guy put this backpack on incorrectly. Let's help him get this backpack on his back. Great! Now he definitely won't lose all his cargo.
Oh, I know who it is! It's Miley Cyrus, and she's sitting on a reeking ball right now. Let's help her restore it so she can continue filming her video.
It's pretty weird that you know who Miley Cyrus is. I thought that only those who watched the series about Hannah Montana as children knew about her. Now let's help this biker and put a helmet on him.
Now this biker is safe. And now we move on to the next level, and here in front of us is the face of a huge, scary bull. He definitely needs a nose ring.
In general, it's quite strange that people sometimes pierce their nose in order to put on this ring. And by the way, we already repaired the bear before, and last time someone tore off its lower paw. But now we need to fix his upper leg.
And now that his paw is fixed, let's draw another cherry to make a beautiful picture. Great! Looks like someone took the cover off this iPhone.
It looks like they did this in order to fix it. But now that this phone is working, we should put the back cover back so that it is more convenient to use.
Cool! We were finally able to restore this phone, and now it looks great! Okay, now we need to restore this chainsaw. It seems to me that this chainsaw is definitely missing a chain.
I get the feeling that we are not playing a game but are repairing various equipment. In any case, this is quite a useful experience. And by the way, this cat definitely lacks a paw that will move.
Usually these cats are in stores with all kinds of Chinese food, and they really look as cute as possible. Oh, it seems to me that this guy definitely doesn't have enough of a helm in his hands to steer the ship.
Now this ship will definitely not be wrecked because there is a skilled navigator at its helm.
This cute dog really wants to get home, but he doesn't know how to do it. Let's make a dog door in this door. Great. Now this dog will definitely be able to walk through this door and out of it whenever he needs it.
It seems that this extremely inept knight has lost part of his armor, and we urgently need to restore it so that he can go into battle. Great. Now he has a metal breastplate and will be protected from any damage.
By the way, I know who this guy is. This is Salvador Dali. In fact, he is a very famous artist, and these melted watches were in one of his very famous paintings.
Well, now that we have helped one very famous artist, we need to help this unknown sheep. And now her fur has been restored, and she looks just great.
This is very cool. Well, it seems that in this game, no one respects the safety rules and no one wears a helmet. So we put a helmet on this guy so the brick wouldn't break his skull.
Looks like this guy's nunchucks are broken. He definitely lacks enough chain between those nunchucks to make them work as they should. But now this guy looks really very aggressive.
I hope he doesn't break anyone's bones! Oh, it seems to me that this thermometer is showing the wrong temperature. It's definitely a lot hotter here because it's the beach and the sea. It should definitely be a lot warmer here.
Here we need to restore the bank plastic card.
In my opinion, it lacks that big black stripe that is needed to read information about the card.
I think you're right. Yes, great. We were able to restore this card and now you can continue your shopping. Now we need to complete the missing parts on the easel, and it seems to me that this basket is missing a handle on top.
Great! Now, this drawing matches what we actually see, and now we need to make a keyhole in this door so that it can be opened or closed with a key.
Okay, that actually sounds logical. Let's quickly draw this keyhole. Great. Now this key can be placed in this door, and now we are moving to the next level, and here we need to finish drawing the phone for this girl.
In fact, it looks like she's just listening to someone carefully with her hand on her head. But in reality, she really misses the phone in this very hand. What a wonderful thing. Now let's draw another candle for this guy so that he has enough lighting.
It looks like he woke up in the middle of the night to get to the toilet, but he doesn't have enough light, and now he'll definitely get to the room he needs to go to. Now let's draw the cable for this crane.
This crane without a cable looks really weird, as if it was just a statue of some kind of cross or something like that. But for some reason, this game tells us that this is not what we are drawing. Maybe we need to draw something else?
This is really quite strange. We drew everything correctly. Maybe we are missing some other additional detail that will hold this cable? In fact, I don't quite understand what this game wants from us.
I also have absolutely no idea what we actually need to draw here. Maybe this cable should be longer. Let's try to draw it from the very beginning of the tap.
Wonderful. Finally it worked and we were able to draw this cable the way it should look here. Now let's finish drawing this maraca so that someone can have 2 whole maracas.
In fact, I have always been very amused by the sound of this musical instrument. It really sounds pretty funny. Well, now that we have finished drawing it, we move on to the next level, and here we need to finish drawing this guy a billiard cue.
It seems to me that it is impossible to play this game without a cue. But now that we drew him a cue, this guy was finally able to win this game. And now we can help this Smiley. And it seems to me that he needs to finish drawing his sad mouth.
In fact, I feel as sorry for him as possible. This guy looks really sad, but now we are moving to the next level. Here we need to protect this leg from snakebite.
I think this guy needs some metal boots or something. Oh, seriously? Okay, looks like this method might work too.
I hope this snake doesn't vomit right on his sock. Well, we're moving on to the next level, and here we need to indicate the correct weight of these 2 weights. I think it should be 3. Wonderful! We were able to complete the level again.
In fact, all the levels that we come across today, except for the level with the crane, are as easy as possible to complete. It seems to me that we have already become truly professionals in this game. I think we've already gone through more than 400 or even 500 levels here.
And now we need to help make this smile more beautiful. I think we need to get braces here to get these teeth straight again.
I think these braces should help these teeth become more beautiful.
In fact, these braces are extremely difficult to draw because we need to capture every tooth in order for the whole smile to become perfectly straight.
Last tooth left. Wonderful. Now that smile really looks perfect. If only braces worked in real life, then you wouldn't have to wear them for 5 years.
And now we need to finish drawing a spyglass from the submarine so that she can see this mermaid who decided to relax on the shore.
It seems that the entire crew of this submarine was very surprised by what they saw there. Well, okay, now we need to give this girl a new hairstyle. I really hope that she really likes this hairstyle. At least we do it as shown in the reference.
Jax, have you ever wanted to be a hairdresser? It seems to me that you are great at doing hairstyles for girls. Although probably if in real life they could just draw a hairstyle, then life would be much simpler.
This new hairstyle is perfect for this girl. She even looks a little like Cardi B. Well, okay, now we need to finish drawing the hands for this scarecrow.
Looks like this crow isn't scared at all. She was even able to sit right on the scarecrow's hand. Well, okay, now we need to finish drawing a medal for this guy. It seems to me that he really wants to know what place he took in the competition.
It seems that such a small medal does not suit him at all. We need to draw a huge medal for him. Great! Now we know that this guy took first place in the competition and this medal is gold. And now I can help this Viking collect all the medals.
It's not exactly like medals. It looks more like some kind of coins or something like that. But now this Viking has collected all these coins. I hope he can buy himself something like beer at the pub.
And I think that this Viking would like to buy this donor much more. I think he looks as beautiful as possible. In fact, when I saw him, my appetite really increased. But now we need to help this poor guy.
Looks like this guy has no money at all and he has to shine shoes for passersby to earn it. But this passerby didn't even have shoes. It looks like this passerby was just as poor as this guy.
But still, this guy looks very happy now. I hope he is really happy. Now we need to split this domino.
Is this the same game that Italian old men play? I've never played it, but I really want to try it. Well, okay, now we need to help this hare. It seems to me that someone tore off his ear.
It seems to me that I just don't like this. He looks more like a rabbit because he's too cute. But the most important thing is that we were finally able to restore his ear. Now let's finish drawing the door for this subway car.
It seems to me that traveling in a subway car with an open door is extremely unsafe because someone could accidentally fall into the tunnel through this door if they are very careless. And we were able to protect all these passengers, and now they travel in this carriage.
I am very glad that we were able to provide them with a safe trip. Now let's move on to the next level, and it seems to me that this Indian lacks a tent so that he can shelter from the wind.
I think this is a great idea. Great, now this guy can sit inside and not be afraid of bad weather.
Now let's draw the missing part for this water gun.
I just love water pistols, especially in hot weather. This is the best fun. And now we need to finish drawing the punching bag for this device.
Oh yes, it is definitely missing. Otherwise this device will definitely not work. Look, this guy hit this bag and got the highest score. Looks like he's very strong.
I think getting hit in the face by him would be very painful. And now we need to save this girl. It seems to me that her parachute did not open, but it's good that we were nearby and were able to make a parachute for her.
It's very cool that we were able to save her. Now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to do something with this football field.
It was missing a cross line in the middle. Great. Now this football field is fit for play. Now we need to help this old man. It seems to me that he has nothing to rely on.
I think we should draw a cane for him. Great! After we drew him a cane, he even changed his clothes. Okay, now we need to move on to the next level, and here someone tore off the gingerbread man's leg.
Just look at his sad face. Let's help him as soon as possible. Great. Now all his limbs are in place and he can continue to move around. Now we need to help this dog get to his food.
Don't you think it's strange that in this level the dog is going to eat fish? In general, it seems to me that dogs don't eat fish at all.
It looks like some kind of strange dog. Well, or crazy. Although in fact she looks a little like a cat. But nevertheless, this does not change the fact that it is still a dog. Okay, now let's help this panda.
I think her bamboo is too short, but no, it looks like this size is enough for her. It turns out that all she needed to add was a second spot around the eye.
Now this panda is happy. And now we need to help this girl. It seems to me that she definitely lacks protection because she could accidentally fall out of this roller coaster.
But now she is completely protected and she can enjoy her ride on this roller coaster. And now we need to draw a window on the plane for this girl because she is extremely bored to fly on this plane.
In general, it's quite strange that the designer of this plane forgot to add glass to this window. Wait, seriously? Is there an elephant flying in balloons through this window? And in general, don't you think that this airplane is flying at too strange an altitude?
It looks like it was not a plane, but some kind of spaceship. And now we need to return the dial to this watch because without the dial, it was just a bracelet.
Is this really a full-fledged alarm clock on your hand? It doesn't look like a watch at all. Okay, it really looks extremely strange. It looks like it's needed for people who have difficulty waking up in the morning.
And now we've added a window to this house, and now it looks as cool as possible. Wait, is there seriously an alien here?
Okay, that was very weird. Well, now we need to help this woman get her crystal ball back so she can continue to engage in charlatanry.
Wait, maybe she's really some kind of sorceress and can see the future with this thing? Although, to be honest, I don't believe it myself. And now we need to return the chain for this bike.
It seems to me that this bike definitely lacks a chain because without it, it simply cannot ride. But now it's a full-fledged bike, and I'm very happy about it. And now we need to return the body for this spinner.
Wait, seriously? Spinner? I haven't seen them for about 7 years. It seems to me that many of our viewers don't even know what it is and what this thing is for.
But it seems to me that it was the most idiotic toy in the world. Who even bought them?
Looks like this guy has a huge problem sleeping. Let's draw him a sleep mask so he can finally switch off. Great. Now he can really sleep. I'm very happy for him.
This mask is too cute for such a muscular bearded guy. Look, this rhinoceros lost his big horn. How could this even happen?
Perhaps he lost it in some fight, but we were able to put that horn back on his nose. Well, now let's restore these broken glasses. It looks like their arc broke off somehow.
Maybe someone just sat on them or accidentally dropped them. This kind of breakdown is very typical for glasses and happens very often. Now we'll move on to the next level.
There's definitely a plate missing here. It seems to me that no one in their right mind would eat food from the table. Great. Now it all looks more civilized and now you can eat this food. Wait, what is this guy missing?
I can't see his legs. Maybe we should finish drawing his legs. Although why does he need many if he has wings? Okay, this is also not clear to me. Maybe she is missing some element of clothing?
Guys, this is an angel! He definitely lacks a halo. Excellent! Now, this angel looks like a real one? I actually knew about the correct answer from the very beginning of the game, but I didn't tell you because I really hoped that you would figure it out on your own.
But in this level, everything is pretty obvious. All we need to do here is just draw his legs. This magician decided to show this trick where he connects his legs from his body.
And this old fisherman looks pretty sad. It seems to me that he doesn't have enough fish because he is only holding a fish's tail. Let's give him back the fish that he caught.
I am very happy to see the joy on his face. This is really very cool. Wait, who cut the pizza so unprofessionally? How is this even possible? Okay, good thing we can fix this and now the pizza is divided into even pieces. Cool!
And now we need to remove the bewilderment from the face of this bee. It seems to me that she expected to see not only the core of this flower, but also its petals. Okay, we were able to restore this flower, and now this bee is as happy as possible.
Oh, I saw this one somewhere. But I don't quite remember what it's called. I think it is made in some other country. This is something like a doll with another doll inside. Well, it's good that we remember what she looks like. Now we need to restore this TV.
It seems to me that he needs another antenna to catch the signal. Great! Oh, by the way, look! Here they are showing a film about this ninja whom we helped restore the mask last time. And now, we need to help this guy. I think he's missing a watch on that chain.
Looks like this guy is some kind of magician, too. But no, look. This guy is a hypnotist. And with the help of this watch, he, in my opinion, accidentally hypnotized himself. Well, I think now this guitar needs to be restored, and I don't quite remember the name of this stick that is missing here. But I know for sure that we need to draw her.
Now with the help of this guitar, you can perform any composition. Now we need to restore this bee house. Actually, it's called a hive. And by the way, I've never seen a beehive supported on such a thin stick. It seems to me that it will be too heavy for this branch.
In my opinion, one more 7 is missing here for the jackpot to hit. Great! Look, we added another number 7 and got a huge number of coins. I wish I could get the same number of coins in real life.
Look, it looks like there is a dog hiding behind this fence, but we don't see its head. Maybe we should finish drawing the head of this dog? It turns out that no. Perhaps we need to finish drawing something else? Maybe we can somehow fix this fence? Yes, look, after we drew the crossbeam, the fence was repaired.
And now this dog came out on his own to look at us. He is very cute. And now this phone can be repaired. It seems to me that it is missing this disc with buttons with which people used to dial a phone number. This thing is really as old as possible. I wonder if anyone else uses these.
I think some certain grandmother still uses this. Now we need to restore the skins of these peas. These guys are as scared as possible because nothing is holding them back. But now they are inside and they are very happy.
This is really the most funny. Now we need to help this guy who's trying to make a snow angel, and he's definitely missing legs. Because the snow angel is usually done by moving both pairs of limbs.
We were able to help him restore this snow angel, and now we will need to help fix this harp. It is definitely missing one string. By the way, I have never heard a harp played live. I would really like to hear that. I think it's very beautiful.
It also seems to me that this thing makes the most beautiful sounds. Now we need to help this demon. He's crying because someone broke his trident. But I think we can help him restore it. Great! Now he will use it to eat sausages. But it seems to me that this item has a slightly different purpose.
But I think he was still pleased. Now we need to help this guy with a burning baseball flying at him. And he was able to hit it with a baseball bat. It seems to me that this is a future baseball legend because the ball that flies at such a speed was quite difficult to hit.
And now we need to restore this broken heart. Great. Now it consists of two halves. This is very cool. Look, this girl is definitely missing something. It seems to me that she also lacks legs or any kind of skirt because we only see her from the waist up.
I think first we'll try to actually draw the skirt because she definitely needs one. But unfortunately, this is not exactly what she needed. And it seems to me that the halo is also not what she wanted. But it turns out that we needed to finish drawing the ropes in this corset because she lost one of them and it didn't work.
This is some weird Chinese thing. I don't quite understand what it is, but it seems to me that something must definitely be hanging on those ropes. Oh, by the way, look. This thing lies below. And thanks to it, I realized that this is a giant gong. We needed to draw this disc that is struck to produce sound.
Cool! We were finally able to finish drawing it. But by the way, look at this rainbow! I really love it when the rainbow appears in the sky. And now we need to finish drawing some other natural phenomenon. I think it should be a cloud. And no, look, this is the sun.
Oh, look! Someone decided to eat pizza, but unfortunately his pizza cutter is missing a blade. Good thing we know what a pizza cutter looks like, and we can add this thing here.
Now no one will go hungry. Great! But now we need to help this mouse find a way out of the maze. It's good that this labyrinth is as simple as possible, and we were able to easily plot the optimal route for her.
It seems to me that this labyrinth was invented specifically for children. Okay. Now let's add a body for this ladybug. It seems to me that she lost it somewhere. However, her paws are attached to emptiness.
Now she can crawl away about her business. And now we need to return the bowstring for this cupid. It seems to me that without this bowstring, he definitely won't be able to shoot his arrow at anyone.
But now he will definitely be able to make a new couple in love. Now we need to finish drawing this star. She's missing 2 corners. By the way, Jax drew this star as strange as possible.
This guy's hand looks weird as possible. I think he's missing some biceps. Great. Now this arm really looks very athletic, and now we need to help this couple in love. It seems this guy wants a child.
Now this girl is pregnant and this guy will finally become a father. I think he is very happy about this. Well, okay, let's not disturb them. Now we need to finish these scissors because without the second ring, it is impossible to use them.
These scissors are now usable. It's just wonderful. Wow, just look. Someone took this cactus out of its pot and now all its roots are sticking out. We were able to make a pot for it so that its roots would not dry out and this cactus would not die.
Great. This cactus is saved. I'm very happy about this. And now we need to help this cowboy. It seems to me that he has some problems with the lasso. Let's finish it. Great. Now he can catch a wild bull at a gallop.
This is really very cool. Great. Now let's help this Indian. It seems to me that all the feathers from his hat have disappeared. We need to finish drawing them. Cool. Now all these feathers look complete.
This guy looks very happy now. I really like the fact that we were able to please him. And now we need to add weight to this barbell because it seems to me that it will be too easy for that pumped up guy to lift an empty bar.
Well, now he lifts very heavy weights and he is very happy about it. Wow, I think this guy needs an American football ball. Great! Now he can finally play it. Wait, is it me or does this ninja not see anything? We need to make a hole for the eyes in his mask.
It seems to me that he was just getting ready for ninja work early in the morning and slightly mixed up the sides of this mask and put it on backwards.
And here we need to solve the simplest arithmetic example. We just need to change the plus sign so that it becomes a minus sign in order for this example to become correct. Cool! Oh, we did it! Now let's add a nose to this clown.
It seems to me that all the levels that we come across today are really as easy as possible. Now we just need to draw a line to show that someone won this game.
Yes, it also seems to me that all the levels today are as simple as possible. Okay, let's now finish drawing the pit for this avocado. Although it seems to me that avocados, on the contrary, need to remove the pit before eating. It's simply impossible to eat it.
She seriously decided to take up this extreme sport? I've actually been afraid of heights all my life, and it seems to me that I definitely wouldn't agree to such an adventure. Now let's finish painting this guy a roof for his car because it seems to me that he might get very wet in the rain.
Are you really afraid of heights? I'm hearing about this for the first time. Now I know how to scare you. Okay, now let's draw a wheel for this hamster because it seems to me that he has nowhere to run. Great! Now this chubby guy can lose some weight.
Wait, is it Halloween now? No, today is only July. Okay, now this pumpkin is ready for Halloween. But it seems to me that it will have time to deteriorate before October. Okay, now we need to finish drawing a mug for this guy because he can't drink tea. Oh wait, seriously? Is this the gingerbread man?
It looks like he decided to take a short bath in this mug. Wow, look! Looks like this is his home. Okay, but it seems to me that he can't enter it without a door. Let's finish drawing it. Cool, now this gingerbread house looks complete.
I love the way this gingerbread house looks. Wow, look! Looks like we need to save this fish. Wait, seriously? Did she become happy after we gave this pelican its beak back? Okay, it looks like there's something wrong with this fish's head.
I don't think we should judge her. Perhaps this pelican is simply transporting her to another pond. Okay, now we need to help the guy who put the helmet on incorrectly again. Now he will see everything.
I'm very glad that we were able to help him. And now let's restore this brush, because it seems to me that it is simply impossible to paint anything with such a brush. Great! Now the painter who owns this brush will continue his work. And now let's restore this house in a glass ball.
It is very strange that someone decided to break this glass, because without this glass, this house does not look so beautiful. Cool, we finally managed to restore it. Now let's put a seatbelt on this bear, because he is very panicky. And by the way, this is correct, because according to safety regulations, it is necessary to wear a seatbelt while driving in a car.
Wait! I don't understand what this shirt is missing. Maybe we should draw a tie. This tie looked pretty strange, but it looks like this is exactly what we needed to finish drawing here. Okay, and now let's give this criminal a sign in his hands.
I don't think this guy looks like a criminal at all. Wow, look! It looks like we actually confused the director with the criminal. This guy was actually holding the director's clapperboard in his hand.
And now we need to restore the telephone wire because otherwise this phone cannot be used. Cool! Now he looks complete.
It looks like this Santa has lost his bag, and someone will be left without gifts. Let's give it back to him. Oh, a deer got into this bag.
I hope he doesn't steal anyone's gifts. Now we need to return the smile to this emoji. Wow, look. Now that cute face is smiling. Great. I really love it when someone smiles thanks to us.
And now we need to return the heel to this shoe. Great. Now someone can go on a date. Now we need to fix this candy machine.
It looks like someone broke the glass that was holding all these candies. Now we need to restore it, but it seems to me that Jax can't draw even circles, so the game doesn't count him for what he draws.
Stop saying bad things about him. I know that he will definitely be able to draw this circle. It's only a matter of time. You see, I told you he could do it. Great job, Jax.
I never thought that you would support him so much. Well, okay, let's continue playing this game. Now we needed to finish drawing a jump rope for this guy so that he could continue doing fitness.
Oh no, someone stole this bird's beak. Well, let's draw it a new beautiful beak. Great! Now he can use this beak to eat.
This bird without a beak really looked pretty weird. Well, okay. Now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to fix this old TV.
Is this really a TV? It seems to me that it looks more like some kind of microwave or something like that.
We had such black and white TVs in our youth, and now we need to finish drawing the zipper lock on this girl's jacket. Wait, seriously? Has she been hiding oranges there this whole time? Okay, that really looked weird.
And now we need to help the Viking find the route to the next platform. I think it would be logical to draw a bridge for him to cross over. But it looks like we needed to draw a path for him to jump over.
I thought that he could cope here without our help. Well, okay. Let's now finish drawing the dial for this watch because without it, it just looks like a gold bracelet.
This clock shows midnight. It's strange because it's only 11 p.m. Okay now, let's help this sheriff. Looks like he lost a star from his hat.
Without that star on his hat, he looked like an ordinary cowboy, but now he keeps order in his Texas City. Okay, now we need to recover the cookies that someone stole.
Why would someone steal a cookie and leave a small piece? I think it would make more sense to steal all the cookies. But it looks like someone was too conscientious. Okay, now we need to restore the sole of this sneaker.
Great! Now you can put the sneaker on your foot and walk in it. This is great. Just look. Now we need to finish drawing the paw around these soft pads on the paw.
Looks like this paw will be really cute. Let's finish drawing it and look at it. Wow, there are also claws here. It looks really as cute as possible. Now let's return the horn to this deer.
It was very easy. We were able to return the horn to him, and now he has 2 horns in place. Wait, seriously? Did this guy really lose his pants? Okay, this is very strange. But let's still return them to him because it seems to me that this is some kind of serious person.
And now we need to fix this vacuum cleaner because without this pipe, this vacuum cleaner simply won't work. Great! Now the room will be clean. Well, now let's restore this clover.
We have already completed